we're just about halfway, a little more than halfway through the show. We still have more unsung heroes. And the next one is beautiful, beloved brother John Martin. And again, those of you that are regulars, you've seen John on the show before. But for any of you who don't know, John is a beautiful musical artist, and he has a whole incredible life. But the life I want to acknowledge is his relationship to our galactic family. Now, we heard from Paul Mills about how scientists are awakening and are having these cosmic experiences. Well, likewise, I believe that John is on the absolute forefront of relating to our star family. You know, it's interesting, you take a look at kind of the history of humankind's perception about UFOs and aliens from other planets. And all during the 50s and 60s and 70s, monsters from outer space that wanted to eat us. That was like most of the movies that we saw. And then God bless Steven Spielberg. I think he turned things around with two movies, E.T. and Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which gave us a different vision, a different imagining of ETs as beautiful and as safe and as loving and as curious. There was so much curiosity in both of those movies. And now we're at the next stage where people like John are actively connecting with our galactic family. John goes out into his backyard and he sings to them, and they come to him. And you're going to see some video in a little while, in a few minutes. And he shoots so much video, it's incredible, of how often they come because he sings to them. And as you watch the video, listen to his voice. Listen to the tranquility of his voice. Listen to the love that he's sending out. Completely unconditional, without any expectation. I also want to say that this whole idea of unsung heroes came when I learned that these beautiful videos that John films and that he posts and that inspires so many of us, some very less conscious human beings that are not in the same state of mind that we are blessed to be in, took some of his videos and made fun of them publicly. When I heard that, it broke my heart. And just thinking about, I have a combination of anger and underneath that, just deep sadness. And this one I thought, oh my God, this man is such an unsung hero for what he's doing. And for him to be publicly embarrassed and to have that happening, and that's right up there with throwing stones at a spiritual teacher, throwing stones at somebody who's leading the way. And that's when I had the idea of unsung heroes creating the new paradigm. So John, you are the inspiration for this series that now is bringing us people like Paul Mills and Brother Phil, and last night, Reverend Rich Feltus and Sharif Abdullah, and tomorrow, Sri and Kira down in Ecuador. So thank you for being an inspiration. Thank you for all that you share. And I'd love for you to share with our audience a little bit about your experience, who you are, and anything you'd like to share with us.
Scott, it's just such an honor to be here with you. The universe loves you. They've told me that directly, and I want you to know that today. And I was so moved by Dr. Mills when he said the main thrust of his work is love from the universe. And that is what they've told me many times. And Dr. Mills, they give me beautiful showings of love. I can feel their loving energy every time I go outside. I play my music in my mind and I project that into the universe, and I speak with them when I go outside. They are my friends, they're my family. And it's just been a huge revelation to me. Beautiful craft will come in and we interact, and I can feel their loving energy. And I honor your work for taking on, this is a difficult issue for anyone to tackle. And I honor you for that. And it's been difficult for me, but it's an honor and it's a pleasure to be able to share my work with the world. And I have a book that I've been writing, and it's my own history, and it's kind of a practical guide for others to contact the intelligences. And the name they gave me was The Universe Loves You. And I thought of different names, The Loving Universe, and they said, no, it's The Universe Loves You, because that is the main feeling that they share with me. And it's important, and it will change the world, and we will become a more loving society if we all can embrace this new reality that we're creating ourselves. And Scott, that's what I've been trying to do now for the last 10 years.
John, do you want to show an example?
Sure.
John also is going to play some music for us, by the way, because he's a beautiful guitar player. He's even performed for Jimmy Carter, as well as our galactic friends. But as you watch this video that he's going to play, just notice how beautiful his voice and his connection is. And may we all speak to each other with that level of love and compassion and gratitude, as well as to the angels, to the galactics, to those beings in and out of body. John, that's what you embody so beautifully.
Thank you, Scott. I actually had dinner with President Carter in Toledo, Spain, and we spoke of UFOs. And that was the impetus for me to try this experiment. If a hero of mine that I have so much respect for is, I told him my experience, he shared his with me, he was not judgmental, and that was the impetus with that, and also Close Encounters, where music was used as a communication tool. And so I put those pieces together, and that's when I started my journey. So I'll play just a little bit now. We'll do the rest later. Should be audio. Can you hear anything, Scott?
Yes, good.
That's amazing. That's wonderful. Thank you, friends. Thank you for coming to see me tonight.
Come in formations. This is the two beautiful energies that
There's
such
more
loving energy.
right there. How beautiful is that? Thank you, my friends. Hey, beautiful ones. Hey, my sweet friends. Thank you. How beautiful. Thank you, sweet friends. What a beautiful thing. Thank you, my lovely ones. That. Thank you for coming to see me tonight. Thank you, sweet friends.
When they're really
Thank you,
close like
beautiful
this,
ones.
it's hard for me to
So
justify looking
beautiful.
through the camera,
Thank
so it's a
you.
little shaky here. But this is a higher dimensional being that comes in.
Thank you, my sweet dear friends.
They're in their light bodies when they come like
It
this.
is so good to see you tonight. I'll see you in a minute. I'm heading to the park. Let's go around
This
those
beautiful craft that came in and did aerobatics for me.
Wow. I mean, that's like the greatest thing I've ever seen. Wow, friends. I'll just see another big, beautiful ship.
And this was at the beach. I can go different places, and when I project with my mind, they know it's me, and they come in, and we Really, location is not really an issue at all.
Weren't there at all, which was a beautiful showing.
And they'll be
This is
far
not
away, and then they'll be closer in.
happenstance. This is deliberate. Thank you, sweet friends.
And this one was interesting. It would use stars. We use stars a lot as points of reference, and you can see it stopping and adjusting across the stars. Just amazing.
Of course. Oh, look how beautiful on this side of the clouds, too. That is so wonderful.
And around
Thank you.
aircraft,
Hey,
a
my
good
friends. Hey, beautiful ones. Hey, gorgeous friends. Airplane going by. That's kind of cool. Thank you, lovely ones. So awesome.
And there's different ones that they fly together. There's the fast
look
one
at you
that
go.
is often around
It's wonderful.
more golden energy.
Really moving. Thank you, gorgeous ones.
And I consider these actually a CE6, where there's a dynamic between the intelligences in myself. We create these experiences together.
Right through the center of both of
directly
those. Now that was
the two
these things ever. Absolutely beautiful. Wow.
So anyway, I'll go ahead and stop here.
Thank
Scott.
you,
This
my
was a
friends. How
Incredibly
absolutely beautiful.
And you can feel the love energy.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's a
Hey, dear friends.
high dimensional
Hey,
love. you
That
get
is
from it.
so amazing. And one of the things, just because we're working on time, is John's going to come back on, and at the end of the show, we're going to show the entire video. And John, next time when you show it, click full screen, so we're seeing just the video as opposed to your desktop.
Okay.
We spoke on most of it, and I should have asked that of you in our.
Oh, could you actually hear? Was there audio on it, Scott? Because I couldn't hear it.
We could hear the music playing.
Okay.
And then
well,
we
good.
could you coming in live right now with your extra comments.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah. And just to close this beautiful section, would you be willing to play a little music for us?
I would love to. I play classical music, a lot of really complex music, but I also write music, and these are the pieces that I really connect with my star family, our star family. And this is a Jasmine Rain, and I'll dedicate it to Jasmine Pear. But I actually wrote this. I wrote this for my son when he was born.
Oh, John, that's such beautiful music.
Thank you.
It's all Twinkle John. I'm going to go to gallery view for a moment. It's all Twinkle, this beautiful, beautiful brother. Even Jasmine Bear is twinkling away,
Right.
giving kisses to me after you.
That makes me very happy.
Just beautiful, John. Just beautiful.
Such an honor to be here, Scott, and thank you for everything that you do, my friend. You're such an inspiration to me and to so many. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Likewise.